Hi team, welcome to volume 2 of your Hot Pilates series, and this is going to be your strength series. So what we're going to do is really focus on building strength throughout and going a little bit heavier on some of these exercises. So ideally you have 2 sets of dumbbells. So I'm going to use a lighter set that's maybe anywhere from 2 to 5 pounds. And that's more for going to be some of my core work, some of my shoulder stuff. And then I have a heavier set, ideally 10 pounds and above, that you can use for your deadlifts, maybe for some of your squats or heavy lifting. Now, if you don't have 2 sets of dumbbells, but maybe you have something else, find yourself something that you can utilize, be resourceful, maybe grab a kettlebell if you have a sandbag, if you have a plate, something that's going to allow for the heavier weight. And you'll see when we get to some of these movements why exactly we're doing that. We're going to go a little bit slower, more controlled, but time under tension with the heavier weight. Maybe you grab even resistance bands. So you've got plenty of options, and we're going to get started. So if you have your heavier weight, that's going to go to the top of your mat. Your light dumbbells are going to split the middle of your mat, and you're going to start lying down flat on your back. I'm going to start with a little bit of music. So we're going to have some beats go. So you're going to start flat on your back, Pilates stance. Bend your knees, feet on the floor about hip width distance, lying all the way down, finding neutral spine. Arms can be down by your sides. Spine articulation to start. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're going to bring the navel in towards the spine. Start to tilt the hip points towards the sternum and then peel the hips up. Hold in this top position. Find your bridge. You've got a straight line from knees, hips to shoulders. Relax the sternum. Inhale. Exhale, upper back, mid back, lower back, and then hips touch. Neutral spine. Inhale. Exhale. Curl, peel, lift. Inhale at the top. Exhale with control. Lay it down 1 vertebra at a time. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Really feeling the articulation, feeling the wave of the spine. Starting to warm up and mobilize. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Roll down. Prepping the core, hands come to the tops of the thighs. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, head and shoulders lift. Find your C curve, tiny pulse at the top. Exhale, breathing. Press and stamp lower back into the mat. Hip to rib connection. Bring the abs in and up. Shoulders away from the ears, and then slight tuck the chin towards your chest. You're looking forward through the legs. Every time you exhale, you lift a little bit higher. Head and shoulders lifted whole time. You're here for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower with control. We go back to the bridge. This time, flat back lift. Squeeze the glutes. Lower the hips. Hug both knees in towards the chest. You have your bridge and bind. Moving back and forth, feeling the squeeze of the backside. Feeling the power in the legs as you drive your hips up. And then hugging the knees in towards the chest, releasing any tension in the lower back. We're here for 3, 2, last one, hug the knees in. Reach down, you're gonna grab your dumbbells, right leg comes to a tabletop position, setting up for your single leg stretch. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, head and shoulders lift, lock in the C curve, arms forward, left leg forward, and switch. Moving back and forth, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Legs are extending. Toes are going to be eye level. Keep the core locked in. You can stay right here or add bicep curl. Both arms moving together. Palms up. Keep the elbows locked in towards the sides. We're not lifting the elbows high. I want you to isolate and squeeze the bicep to draw the dumbbells towards the shoulders. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, release, feet go flat. Option to keep your dumbbells or get rid of them. Elbows are down, right leg goes up, flex the toes, back towards your shins, neutral spine, maybe head and shoulders or head lifts, shoulders down, down and up. So what we're looking to not do is arch the back and let the hips touch, and then there's this big space. I want everything in the upper body, in the torso, all the way down, moving in one piece. You're driving down through the left heel, activating the hamstring and the glute. Really big squeeze and drive. Right leg up, tap. So imagine that your hips, your low back, is all gonna tap at the same time. for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lower the hips. Just bend the right leg into tabletop. Knee stacked right on top of hip. Right arm goes out to the side, palm down. Left hand behind your head. Inhale. As you exhale, elbow and shoulder towards opposite knee. Inhale, extend the right leg, the right elbow. Exhale, lift and twist. So we're here about 30 seconds. Really push down through your right palm. So this arm is not just here as a placement. I'm pushing down so that I can really squeeze into the right side body, looking for that hip to rib connection. If this is not challenging enough, float the left leg, keep it in the tabletop, pull, extend, right leg in and out. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7. We've got a lot of rotation today, a lot of obliques. 5, 4, almost there. 3, 2, last one. Release it down. Grab the dumbbells. We're not done with core, not yet. Right leg goes straight up, both arms up. Inhale. Exhale, head and shoulders lift. Extend the left leg. Now you can leave the arms here. Scissor switching the legs. Single straight leg stretch. No double pulse, just switch, alternate. Option to add opposite. Arm to leg, press. Head and shoulders lifted. Core tight. Brush the legs, lengthen. Anchor the hips. So I want you to imagine that there's a seatbelt strapped across your waist from right to left. Nothing moves except the legs and the arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, feet flat. Both arms back up, palms face forward. Hips go up, hold the bridge, chest press. Now if you have a heavier set of dumbbells and you want to grab it for this first round, feel free. We're here for about 15 more seconds. So elbows here can go wide, but if that's tough on the shoulders, bring it into a 45-degree angle, and that's going to be a little bit easier for the front of the shoulder. Squeeze the glutes, right? Legs, butt, and core are still active. You're here for 5. We're adding on in 4, 3, 2. You have 1 and 1. 1 chest press. Lower your hips. Keep your arms up. Rolling up, articulate through the spine. Pull back, press forward, roll down. Hips go back up. 1 chest press. 1 pull. 1 reach. Modification, maybe you don't come up all the way, right? So you can stay with that chest press. You can be here, or reach, lower. 1 press, come up to a challenging position, roll back down. If you're good, you've got 15 seconds left to go. Alternating between the 2. Hips up, bridge up. 1 press, roll up, pull and push. 10 seconds, keep it tight. Again, rolling through the spine, just like we learned with that first exercise. Finding the articulation. 3, 2, last one, lower down. Option to keep the weights up. If you're not quite there, elbows in. Left leg this time. Flex the toes, right heel drives down. Chin towards chest. Spine is one piece. Down and up. Lift, lower, lift. You can hover, or maybe you feel that light little tap of the hips to the floor. Lets you know when to go. Tap and go. Down, up. 15 seconds. Keep the hips square. Make sure you're not hiking the left hip up towards the shoulder. Keep and create that space, that length through your side body. Last 10, 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze. Nice and tight at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Lower. Left leg, tabletop. Left palm down. Right hand behind the head. Elbow stays wide. Inhale. As you exhale, shoulder towards opposite knee. We're not closing the elbow in. Inhale, extend arm and leg. Exhale, twist, curl, lift.
So really feeling this space shorten between your left side, your rib, and the hip, looking for that connection. Light touch of fingers, hands behind the head. We've got this. If that's not enough, right leg is in table and left leg stays moving. Push, left fingertips, left palm down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Almost there. One more for core. This time, extend your legs long. Flex your toes. Reach the arms up. You can reach them back too, but I'm going to start arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, rolling up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll down. So this is your basic roll up. If you're going to add on and you want to make this more challenging, hands are going to go behind the head, elbows stay wide. Exhale as you roll up, then rotate to your right. Hold the rotation and roll down. Square it off in the center. Inhale. Exhale, roll up. Rotate to the left, switching sides. Keeping that connection, side body. Keeping the twist. Modification, if that's too much and you can't make your way all the way up, I want you to bend your knees. Hands can grab the backs of the thighs. You can roll up. You can still rotate and roll back down. Use the hands to come up if you need it. Twist, keep the twist, roll back down. Last 15 seconds. Right, and you can play with where the arms are going. Hands behind the head is going to be your hardest version. Hands out in front, a little bit easier. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish on your back. Hug both knees in. Cross at the ankles. Grab the backs of your thighs. You got 3 rock and rolls. On your last one, roll through the shins. Step back, plant your palms. Downward facing dog. Pedal the knees. Hips are high. Hands. Shoulder distance. Feet hip width. Dropping. Right heel, left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg lift. Keep the hips square. Little pulse, little lift. So the reason that we're leaving the hip pointing down towards the floor is because I don't want to go into external rotation to lift the leg. I want you to activate the hamstrings and the glutes. Back of the leg, posterior chain. Tiny little lift, tiny little pulse. Shoulder stability, arms, hands strong. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it high, take a big inhale. Exhale, right foot step, outside right hand, big step. Just drop the hips. Little pulse here, let it open up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the hands where they are. Picking up the right leg, use the core. Back to your 3-legged dog. Step forward, dragon lunge. So that's going to need the core to get nice and tight. You're going to have to round through your back to make space for the knee to come forward and then the foot to swing forward. Modification, if you're struggling with the foot coming forward, step where you can, use your right hand, and help your foot come forward. But we want to work the mobility. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold the lunge. Left palm down, right arm opens. Stack the shoulders, spiral, open through the spine, through the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Right forearm drops. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Thoracic, mid-back rotation. Still opening up through the hips, strong through the back leg. Last one, plant your right palm, right foot step back, high to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg right away. Hips square, little lift, pulse. Tiny, tiny, tiny movement. Keep it lifted, keep it tight, short and sharp. 15 seconds. Spread through the fingertips, hips stay square. Toes pointing down to the floor. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up, inhale high. Exhale, big step forward. Hold the lunge. Little pulse here, drop the hips. Feel the stretch through the front of the right hip, into the hip flexors, into the quads. For 3, 2. Core gets tight, we work the shoulders. Left leg up and back, big step. Every time you step forward, pull the chest forward through the arms. Use the core to pick up the leg, pike the hips. Almost there. Almost done with our warm-up. We're almost ready to rock and roll. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, left foot forward, right palm down, left arm up. Open, stack, eyes follow hand. Exhale, forearm drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, use the breath. Back leg strong, modification, not a big deal. Drop the knee. If you can, keep it lifted. Last 2. Last 1. Left palm drops. Pull the chest forward, look forward. Get light on the back foot, right foot steps outside right hand. Stay low, drop your hips, toes face forward. Find your squat position, we're just prepping it. Little pulse. Hips low. Maybe you can get it to knee and hip height. If you need to come up a little bit shallower, that's fine. Stamp the feet down, push through the floor, core tight, abs in and up, shoulders back and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand it up. You're gonna go ahead and grab your light dumbbells. So I'm gonna go light. You can go heavier on these squats, but I'm gonna go light because my second exercise I need lighter weights. So I don't wanna have to pick up and put down and mix and match. So going with the light weights, feet go wide, shoulder distance. You're gonna drop your hips low into a squat. Keep the proud chest. 1 curl, hammer curl, stand. You go high row, high pull. Drop, curl, lower, stand and lift. So you can smooth that out. So as you push through the feet, as you drive down to stand up from your squat, the arms automatically come up. So if I face you, 1 curl, drive down, elbows pull wide. So I'm not gonna go elbows high and let the shoulders come up. I'm gonna pull the elbows out and maybe back. On this curl, again, not lifting the elbows because now I'm losing the tension in the biceps. You want to keep the elbows still and just move the lower arm. Upper arm stays quiet. You got 10 more seconds. Hips stay low. Core stays tight. Close the ribs. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Just narrow the feet. Bring it about hip width. Hinge the hips back. Nice flat back. Palms face. Y, lift. So I'm not going straight forward. I'm taking the arms out on slight diagonals and letting the shoulder blades move. So I can't leave them jammed into the back because my arms are not going to come up. So I have to allow that natural movement. Thumbs stay up, pinkies down. Biceps ideally coming right next to the ears. And this is a controlled movement, not a throw and a drop. Lift, lower, maybe 2 counts up, 2 counts down. You got 10 seconds. Keep the core switched on. The hamstrings and the glutes should be feeling this because you're in that bent over position. Push the hips back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, up and hold. Little lift, little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, stand up. Now you get rid of light dumbbells. Grab your heavy set. This is what they're here for. Right foot cross in front of left. Pinkies touch, square off the hips. So once you cross, those hips want to turn. Hips stay square. All work on the left leg. Push the hips back. You have a stiff leg deadlift. Legs are going to be crossed. So I'm pushing hips towards the back wall, and that is the only reason that my chest comes forward. I'm not allowing the dumbbells to touch the floor. I'm not allowing the shoulder to release out of the back pocket, and I'm certainly not rounding my back. So this is like math, a sacred geometry. I need a flat back. I need 90-degree angle at the hip crease. Lower, Feel the tug on the hamstring, and then squeeze the backside to come up. Maybe if you need to, tiny bend in the knees so that you're not locking back. Shoulders stay packed. And then imagine you're sliding the dumbbells over your shins. We're not keeping the head forward. I'm going to lengthen the back of the neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uncross the legs. Bring the feet about hip width. We're going into our lunge with the rotation. Palms stay facing your body. Left foot steps back. 90-90 with the legs. Left dumbbell reaches outside the right knee. Front knee over ankle, back knee underneath the hip. Push to stand. One stiff leg deadlift here. One lunge with the rotation. Hips go back, hips come forward. When you stand up, you need to, boom, squeeze the butt as hard as you can. Your backside is going to start to feel this. Tiny, tiny, soft bend in the knees. Once they're soft, that's it. You leave it. Then you work the hips. Chest comes forward. Halfway done. More than halfway. You got about 15 seconds left to go. The rotation is coming from the torso, the upper body, the obliques. I'm not rotating the hips. Keep them square. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Release both dumbbells. Grab your light set. Keep your back toes tucked. Modification, you're just twisting to the right and pressing forward, pull back. Right, center, press, pull. If you want to add on, you're going to take the twist with the hips forward, push the hips back towards the back heel as you press. Exhale on the twist, inhale, exhale again, inhale. So you can match movement with breath to help strengthen, give more power, maybe more precision. When you twist, shoulders stay back and down, and dumbbells are going to stay right in front of the chest. So I'm not turning the arms. The whole spine has to rotate. 5, 4, 3, keep the chest up. 2, last one. Release your dumbbells. Left palm down, left leg is going to sneak through. Extend the legs long. You're going to get on your heels, pull your toes back. You're on your forearms, elbow underneath shoulders, proud open chest, yes? We're not rounding, push down into the forearms, tiny bend in the knees, lift and lower the hips, squeeze, tap, lift, lower. You can look forward towards the toes. So I'm not looking for hyperextended, locked out legs, won't feel as good. I need the hamstrings to be switched on. Once we lock out, the bones have kind of set the pace, and I want the muscles. 10 seconds. You have a static hold at the end. Flex. Drive the heels down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Not here long. Hips up, hold. For 10, 9. Drive the elbows down. 8. Open the chest. 7, 6, 5. Heels down. 4, 3. Squeeze backside. 2, 1. Release. All the way onto your backs. No weights for this. We keep it simple. Crisscross abs. Right leg comes into a tabletop. Hands behind your head. Elbows stay wide. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you lift and twist to the right. Left leg goes forward. Switch. Exhale. 60 seconds here. So I'm not rocking from side to side. I'm not touching elbow to knee. Looking for shoulder to opposite knee. That diagonal, keeping both elbows off the floor. Yes, no rest, no cheat. Shoulder blades off the whole time. Scoop and hollow out the belly. Anchor the hips. Modification, hey, that's too much. Feet flat, I want you to come up. One leg at a time. I want you to do a lift and lower and slowly build the strength and the alignment, precision, and coordination to be able to put it all together. 20 seconds. Doesn't need to be fast. Slow, controlled, often even more challenging than just flailing about. Not for speed, not on the core. Find the connection mind, body, breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick squeeze, hug the knees in. We're staying with rotation, still working the obliques. So I love oblique work because I'm working to trim the waist. Yes, we want females, we want that nice trim waist and then that little bottle shape. So we're gonna work from low to high boat. This is your break, as I explained. You're gonna extend from a hollow body position into a high boat, legs 90 degrees, tabletop, twisting only to the right. Your modification, you're gonna keep your back flat, and you can go double leg stretch, or you could maybe even add just a little twist. So I'm gonna give you that option. Stay in C-curve or low boat to high boat. We're on the clock. Find your hollow body position. Press, low back down. Extend, legs, hands behind head. Inhale, exhale, twist. Keep the tension on the core. Toes reach forward. Think length, and then pull it in. It's like an accordion. It opens together, upper body and lower body. It closes together. You're just adding the twist. 15 seconds. Keep the abs pulled in tight. Protect the back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Tall spine at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Sitting cross-legged, hands on the knees. Just little circles with the chest to the right. Try to release any tension that you started to feel in your hip flexors. I want you to feel this in your abs, in your core. Reverse the circle. Swing the chest the other direction for 3, 2. Last one. Roll forward over your shin. Plant your palms. Step back. Find your high plank. Shoulder stack right on top of the wrist. Tap right and left. Right, center, left, center. Stay in your plank. Hips are not too high, right? Not too low. It's like Goldilocks. They're just right in the center, in line with the shoulders. Body one, straight line. Spine like a steel rod. Option to stay here. Option to add on plank jacks in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Out and in. Stay light on the feet. Tap, tap. Squeeze the inner thighs, especially the abs, the core. Grip the floor with the fingertips. Breathe here. Hold it. Hold it. You'll have the option to stay. Option, final add-on. We're going to stand up, hop up, move through the squat in 3, 2, feet wide, forward, stand, keep them wide, narrow, wide, squat, stand, pick up pace, out and in. I need you to pull the shoulders back and down, drop the hips, push through the feet to stand up. You got 15 seconds. Long spine on the plank, in and out. Land soft with your feet, and feet land flat behind the hands. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, stand up. Tap it out, shake it out, stay light on the feet. Little twist. Turn the hips. Let the arms swing side to side. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. We're here. 10 more seconds. All right, just catch your breath. Breathe easy for a second. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're back to that squat. Feet are tapping in and out. You're going to touch the floor. Drop your bum. Not keeping hips up and rounding your back. I'd rather you keep it shallow and not touch the floor. Yeah, we're going to take quarter turns with that. When I say to the right, quarter turning to the right. If I yell to the left, I'm just going to say it at random. Start by tapping in and out. Jumping jack with the feet. Toe ball heel. Roll through. We'll add the squat in 3, 2. Here we go. In and out. Take it to the right. Left. In and out with the feet. Right. Quarter turn. Left. Right. Left.
right, left, right, left, right, left. Just keep it in the center. Plyo squats. Woo! For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, team. Shake it out. Back to your light dumbbells. All right, again, keeping with that light set for the first 2 drills, then we're going to go heavy. However, if you want to be switching out your weights, you can grab the heavy set. You have your squat curl. This time we're going to add a standing twist. Not really a high row this time. Weights go straight down, feet wide, shoulder distance. Toes are going to face relatively forward. If you need to, slight external rotation. Pack the shoulders, drop the hips. Curl this time, palms up, keep the elbows in and down. Stand, you're going to twist and rotate. So as you do that, you're connecting the weights, pushing strong through the leg that's staying still. As you rotate to the left, you pick up your right heel, turn your hips, and really, really squeeze that back glute. 1 curl, 1 twist. 1 curl. Hard part on that curl is not moving the spine. Yes? Keeping the upper arm still. And then as you connect your weights, hands to heart center, squeeze them together. Create an isometric contraction. You get more out of the muscle, more out of the movement. Less than 10. You know it's coming. We got upper body. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bring the feet in narrow, hip width, hinge, flat back, hips back, palms face each other. Double pulse. You have your reverse fly. Lift, lift, lower with control. Lift, lift, lower. Keep the ribs closed. You're pressing. Think about the backs of the arms, the backs of the hands, pressing open a door. Double pulse at the top. If you have heavy weight and you're not able to hold and do the double pulse, just single count. Think about squeezing the rear delt, even a little bit of the lats. Lift, lift, lower. 15 seconds. Hips go back. Nice flat back position, yes? Again, slight tuck of chin towards the chest, just so you can lengthen. In 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, up and hold, static hold for 10, 9, 8, nothing moves, 7, 6, 5, hips back, shoulders down, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Oh, that back body, upper back, getting burnt. Grab, heavy set of weights. It's time. This is what we've been building towards. We've got the other side. Right foot stays, left foot crosses in front. You'll notice the hips will turn, so I want you to square them back off. Tiny bend in the knees, pack the shoulders, roll them down. Here we go. Hips go back. Inhale, exhale. As you stand, you're going to feel the pull on the backs of the thighs, the hamstrings, and right into that insertion point, kind of where the butt and the thigh meet. Yeah, so it's that kind of that area. You're going to start to feel the tug, feel the pull. Make sure it's a good strength pull and not a pain pull. Extending dumbbells straight to the floor, straight down, straight up. Glide, slide along the shins. We're here for a while, but we're almost done. We got lunges after this. You've got 10 seconds. Hips go back, feel it. Pull to lift. For 8. Squeeze at the top. Maybe slight tuck of the hips underneath you to get a little bit more squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uncross, feet go hip width. This time right foot steps back. Keep the dumbbells facing your body. Just rotate the upper body. The right hand is outside the left knee. Back through center. Stiff leg. 1 lunge. Back knee can tap the floor as long as it's in control. Front knee stack over ankle as much as you can.
You're trying to keep the spine vertical and then create high tension. So even if you have light weights, I want you to imagine that they're one solid piece, like a single barbell, and you're pulling that barbell apart, puffing out the chest. You got 20 seconds. We take it to the floor. Woo! Sweat is dripping. Sweat is dripping. And then, you know, it's a new year. We have time to make new intentions. Yes, new goals. Not just today, but every single day. You got 3, 2, last one. Step the right leg back, drop the knee. Release the heavy weights, grab the light ones. Hands go to heart, twist. Center, press, pull. Make sure that right hip is underneath you. So I don't want the booty back. Scoop the hips. Option to add the shift back. If that doesn't feel right, on the right knee, take it out. Yes, that's a tricky position for those without healthy knees. So I just want you to keep the twist. Press with tension and pull with tension. 15 seconds. Push, pull. Keep squeezing the dumbbells together as if you're gonna melt them into one. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Dumbbells down, right palm down. Sneak the right leg through so you get to have a seat, but just for a second. Extend the legs. Modification for this one. We're gonna try and lift the legs. So a little bit easier. It's gonna be in this reverse tabletop position, right? So just like a little march, open through the chest is gonna be your modification. You wanna work the hamstrings, your backside, posterior chain, that area that's been sitting in a chair, working from home, yes, for the last year. We gotta tone it, wake it back up. Forearms down, shoulders over elbows. Make fists and then drive the arms down, puff out the chest, lift the hips, hold. You're just holding. Option, little lift. Might not be big. Alternating. Look forward. The hamstrings are gonna feel like they wanna die. That is normal. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. You gotta drive the other heel down. Maybe gets a little bit easier. Leg gets a little bit higher. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. On your backs. On your backs. We go for hundreds. I'm just gonna set the timer for 1 minute. Woo, sweating. 60 seconds. We're gonna aim for 100 reps. You're gonna inhale for 5, exhale for 5. Legs in tabletop to start. Both arms to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, peel head and shoulders off. Start to pump the arms. Now you can stay here. You can take the legs up, or you can lower the legs. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 1. 60 seconds. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. When you breathe out through the mouth, if you create pursed lips and send the breath, send the air out, it's gonna help target the abs, tighten the core. Think about that pelvic floor, deep abdominal muscles, and then strong pump of the arm, not a flap of the wrist. So this is not it. The whole arm is solid. It's connected into your back via your lats, and you're pressing, stamping, pumping down. 15 seconds to go. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5, 10, count it down, here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Hug the knees in, quick squeeze. Nice job, team. We've got the obliques on the other side. Low boat to high boat. We've been there before. Now you're just twisting to the left. You know what the modification is. Stay in C curve. Protect your spine if it doesn't feel right for you. Hollow body position. We're starting in 5. Back to the mat. Legs off. Arms back in 3, 2. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knees pull in towards the shoulders, towards the chest. Left side only. Light touch of hands behind head. So I'm not pulling on the back of the neck. I'm targeting the core. Front side and back. It wraps all the way around. Twist. Use the obliques. Control. On the way down, lift. Eyes follow. Look where you're going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4, 3, almost there, 2, last one. Hug the knees. Woo, quick squeeze. Rock and roll, just 1 to 2 times. Let's go for that little circle of the chest, right to left, and switch. Release tension. Let the knees fall out. 3, 2, last one. Roll forward, plant your palms, step back, down dog, pedal right 2, left 2, hips high. Palms stay planted. Keep the core on to help pike those hips. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Drop your knees. We're going a little bit of upper body, then we got a finisher. All legs, all cardio. So this is almost your reprieve, your break before we go for that last section. You're gonna have a short plank. You have 2 shoulder taps, 1 level change, and then you switch. We're going 45 seconds on the clock, setting up. Shoulders stack right on top of the wrists, knees underneath the hips. Tuck the toes, you're gonna feel the glutes engage, back flat, shoulders packed, abs on. We go in 3, hover the knees, 2, go. Tap, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right. Forearm, forearm, palm, palm, tap. 2 shoulder taps, 2 level change. Keep the knees low though. Yes, don't let them start to come up, creeping up with the hips. Knees 2 to 3 inches off the floor. Tap, forearm, palm. You're taking the palm, elbow, replacing it. And then palm replaces back where the elbow was. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Down dog, step the feet back. Little tap, little bounce, shake it out. Stay light on the feet. Release the tension in the quads for 3, 2, 1. Hop the feet wide. Stand up, shake it out. We're going for our finisher. We've got just a few movements. They are gonna be 60 seconds on, about 15 to 20 seconds off. I'll explain each one as we go. And your last one, unfortunately, the toughest one, is gonna be 90 seconds. So I'm gonna give you plenty of options to modify, pull it back. You're gonna listen to your body. If you're ready to go full out, it's a brand new year, you set that intention, those goals, and you're ready to rock, you are going full out, going hard the whole time. Your first drill, it's a lunge to a squat. You're gonna tap the floor though, so it's gonna be really low, and I can't step too far back. So it's more narrow of a lunge, squat, stay low. And I'm gonna tap the floor. Advance, you're gonna hop that in and out. Let's start with that. Start with your taps. Let's amp it up, ramp it up. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2, lunge, squat. So I'm tapping and I'm jumping, but staying low. So I'm not ever standing up from this position. 60 seconds total. If at any time you need to slow it down, pull it back to the step and tap. Yes, you can stay. Stay low. Load up the hamstrings and the glutes. Shoulders back and down. Halfway done, 30 seconds. It's a narrow lunge. The back knee is just on that diagonal from the front heel. Tap. If you can, every time. Feet don't need to go super wide on the squat. Yes, since on the lunge, it's narrow. 10 seconds. Woo, quads are burning. Quads are burning, I'm feeling it. It's lit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Woo.
That's one down. 3 rounds to go. 3 rounds to go. Second one, it's not any better. It's actually worse. Big lunge, lunge, squat. We add the hop. So we progress this movement, modification. Lunge, stand, squat, stand, heel lift instead of the jump. If you can jump, plyo squat. We're going in 10 seconds. Do what you need to do. This is round 2. And it's 60 seconds. 60 seconds again. It's cruel. Cruel punishment. Here we go. Lunge, lunge, squat, jump, switch. Switch the lead leg, if you can think of it. Left leads, right leads. Get low. Use the arms, especially if you're jumping, because it's going to help get you up and off the floor. Modification. Step, step, squat, lift. You can take it somewhere in between. You can tap through the center in between your lunges and your squat. 10 seconds. Sink it low. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Time. Grab water if you need it. For this one, you're gonna need your dumbbells. So the plyo is gone. Just for this round, you're gonna grab your dumbbells and you're going heavy, we're not going light. You're going nice and heavy. You got a renegade row. So I'm gonna bring the dumbbells underneath the shoulders, feet wide, draw the dumbbell towards the hip without rotating the hips from side to side. Optional, push up. Step or jump forward. You're gonna lock the shoulders down, drop the hips. So I need you to hit the squat, curl, press, bring it back through the curl position, control, hit the deck, back to your plank. Renegade row, squat, curl and press. 60 seconds this round. This is not the 90. Save the best for last. 60 seconds. Just start by tapping it out. We're gonna go in 10. So I want you to stay light. I want you to keep your heart rate up. Dumbbells are there. We go in 3, feet wide, hit the plank, hit the deck in 2, 1. Off we go. Row, row, optional. Push, squat, curl, press. Alternate, lead arm, now left, right, push, squat, curl, press. Keep the hips square. Core, glutes is what's gonna lock that in. Best news, halfway done. How many reps can you get in just that 60 seconds? Breathe and fight to the finish. Just when it gets hard and you think you want to give up, it's when you got to push and just go one more rep. One more, 10 seconds. Got this team. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Get rid of the dumbbells. Dumbbells are done. Clear your space. Stay standing. Just little taps, right to left. Woo. The last one, we put all of it together into my favorite. Lunge, lunge, squat, burpee. You have the option to push up. In the burpee, you have the option to jump at the end. So we've got lunge, lunge, squat. From the squat, plant your palms, plank, push, back to the squat. You can either go right into the lunge or add another plyo there. This is gonna be 90 seconds. 90 seconds of work, and I guarantee at some point in that 90 seconds, you're gonna want to give up. And I want you to just keep moving. It's a new year, new intention. Set it now. You are gonna get through the next 90 seconds. In 3, 2, here we go. Lunge, lunge, squat, burpee. Optional, extra hop at the top. Lunge, lunge, squat, hit the deck. Maybe just right into it.
Maybe you go for speed. Maybe you go for power. Pick, right? Something that you can be proud of, that you can finish. 30 seconds done. 60 seconds left to go. On your burpee, control your way to the floor. Even if the knees are down, push back up. It's still a push-up position, even if the knees are down. Lunge, lunge, squat. Woo! Burpee. Almost there. Almost there. We're not giving up on it. Not just yet. Not just yet. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. This is going to be the toughest part of class, but I promise, not the hardest thing you've ever done in your life. Keep the perspective. And for 10 seconds, just go. Empty the tank. 5, 4, 3, 2. Time. Woo, stay standing. Stay standing. Feet together, knees together, hands on the knees. Little circles. Breathe. Reverse. Other direction. 3, 2, 1. Just stay standing. Little twist. Trunk twisters. Right to left. We're trying to bring the heart rate, bring the breath back down before we just lay on the floor. For 3, 2, last one. Step to the top of the mat. Tadasana, toes touch, maybe heels slightly apart. Arms by your sides, roll the shoulders back and down. Squeeze the legs, lengthen the tailbone. Keep the core tight, close the ribs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. We should be open. We did all the twisting today. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Keep the hips pointing forward. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Thumbs together. Cactus the arms. Lift the chest. Hips forward. Little back bend. Inhale, lift. Back bend. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Fold. Flat back. Hands touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Chin to chest. Forward fold. One more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Right foot steps in between the hands, drop the back knee. Untuck the back toes. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, sink the hips. Inhale, lift up and out of the hips, squeeze through the inner thighs. Exhale, sink the hips, maybe a little back bend. Inhale, bring the body through center. Right palm down. I want you to reach up and over rather than just fall to the side. If you need a block, right hand on block, otherwise touch the floor. And now we're stretching through the entire side body and with the hips in this position into the psoas, into the hip flexors. Take an inhale. As you exhale, both hands come down. Frame the front foot, send the hips back. Ooh, hamstring stretch can be so nice. Pull the toes back towards your face. Think about pushing this front heel down and then pull towards you to square off the hips. Lengthen spine. And then just breathe deep. The work is done. Now we reward the body with the stretch to release the tension. Shift back forward. Plant your palms, downward facing dog. Left leg lift. Big step in between hands. Drop back knee. Reach the arms, lift the chest. Exhale, sink the hips. So I'm not going forward with this arch in the back. I have to scoop the hips underneath. Keep the squeeze on the back glute till you feel that stretch. You should start to feel it on the front of the right hip. Arms are up. Maybe inhale, lift, hips forward, back bend. Arms through center. Go up and over. Left palm, fingertips to the floor. Right arm up and over. So now you get this huge side body stretch. Sink the hips further forward. You get deeper into the hip flexors and the psoas. Inhale. Exhale. Hands frame left foot. Sink the hips back. Left toes lift, pull the chest forward. Long spine, so we don't need to round. You won't feel it in the hamstrings. Think about flattening your back, bend your knee first, and then once the hips are in that proper position, you can start to extend the leg. It's a love-hate on the stretch. So I feel you, I feel your pain. We want to be like, oh, I'm done. I did the workout, I'm good to go. No, you don't want to take that tension and tightness with you, because trust me, it will stay with you. And you'll come back tomorrow and be like, why is it tight? Why is it sore? Why am I getting injury? Need the stretch. Need to release it. Shift back forward. Plant the palms. This time just sneak the right leg through. You're going to roll down onto your back. Final spinal twist. Legs can go in tabletop. Arms tee out. Inhale. As you exhale with control, drop both knees off to the right. Gaze can turn over the left shoulder. You can turn the palm up if that feels nicer on the shoulders. Allowing the legs to be heavy, not holding them in space. Yeah, so we're really working that twist, the opposition between the left shoulder pressing down and the right knee, left knee stacking and falling. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, knees drop to the left. Arms are still teed out. Gaze can go over towards the right shoulder. So you're imagining this spiraling, this ringing out sensation throughout the entire spine from top to bottom. So we're looking for the reset. Inhale, bring it back through center. Final squeeze, round through the back. Bring the chin, bring the forehead up towards the knees. Hug knees in towards chest. And exhale, release. Bring it up to seated position. Ankles crossed. As always, we got to finish with a little namaste moment. So you're going to exhale, empty out the breath. Big inhale, circle, sweep the arms up. Palms will press. Exhale as you draw the hands down to heart center. Maybe bowing the head, maybe closing the eyes. And because we're in such a space where it's a new year and it's kind of the season that brings the awareness to setting new intentions. Not that you can't do this year round. You don't have to wait till January 1st to set goals for yourself, to think of new intentions of how you want to live your life. You can do this at any time, any day, any month out of the year. So you have that opportunity. Do not waste it. Every day that you wake up is a brand new day. You have set new intentions. You have new goals for that day or for that month. Go after it. Hold nothing back. You've only got this one life to live. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you next time.